welcome to social class. Today we will start chapter number 4, major landforms. You must have seen mountains, rivers in your life. In this chapter we will learn about the various type of landforms. Our earth's surface is made up of land and water. Basically, land is divided into continents and the area covered by water is divided into oceans. As I explained you in chapter number 1, there are 7 major continents and 5 major oceans in the world. The land masses on the Earth's surface have different type of landforms. They vary in their height and extent of area covered by them. The difference in physical features are called relief. In this chapter, we will learn about the rivers, mountains, plateaus, etc. Our first topic is mountains. How mountains look like. As you can see in this picture, mountains are masses which rise steeply with peaks to a few kilometers above the sea level. About 24% land surface is covered with mountains. They are different in heights and shapes because they are different in ages. It is due to their ages. The Alpine mountain in Europe, the Himalayas in Central Asia are very young mountains. They are very high with conical peaks and have not been worn down by the denuding agents. Whereas the old mountains like Aravalli in India, Urals in Russia have rounded features with low peaks. Usually we say mountains are narrow but they have extend over a large area. Some mountains have parallel ranges. Each range has several peaks which form a chain. As you already studied in class 4th, the northern mountains, the Himalayan range, Himadri, Shivalik, Himachal. Rocky is also a chain mountain in North America. Now, why they are important for us? Because they are natural barrier. They have rich source of minerals and rocks, rich in forest, pasture land and wildlife. They attract rain. They are main source of rivers and attract tourism, as we all want to go to hill station during summertime. Now we will learn about the plateaus. What are plateaus? As you can see in the picture, it is flapped at the top. So we can say a plateau is an extensive area of high elevation rising steeply from the surrounding lowland. It is also called a tableland. Some plateaus are surrounded by mountains on all sides and some have steep slope one side and gentle slope another side. The plateaus of Tibet is called the roof of the world. They are mostly found in the areas which have rain shadow of the mountains. So they receive less rainfall due to their high altitude. What is altitude? It is the height above the sea level. Climate remains cool. As a result, there is a very little vegetation. But the plateaus have grasslands which are very useful. Now we will learn why plateaus are important for us. They are important because some plateaus have grassland that are very useful for grazing cattle and sheep. Some plateaus are rich in mineral resources such as Chota Nagpur Plateau in Jharkhand. Number 3, mining is an important occupation of the people living in plateau because there are a rich source of minerals. Now we will see how the plains look like. You can see in the picture, plains are flat or leveled land. So extensive lowland with flat or leveled land surface are called plains. Plains that are located along the coast are called coastal plains. Most of the river plains are formed by the deposition of alluvial by the rivers in the lower course. Northern plains of India are formed by deposition by the river Ganga and its tributaries. Plains are thickly populated because of good climate, water availability, and fertile soil for cultivation of crops. Now we will see why plains are important for us. They have fertile soil and abundant water supply, which is good for growing crops. Many ancient civilizations such as Indus Valley developed on the bank of rivers. Plains are thickly populated, as many cities and towns are located here. And number 4, suitable for construction, any type of construction such as buildings, roads, railways, monuments, industries, factories, etc. Now we will learn about the desert. Desert are dry land masses that receive very little or no rainfall. A desert is a sandy stretch land. It has very little vegetation. It has hot and dry climate, so the days are hot and nights are cool. High-speed winds and dust storms occur frequently. Sand dunes are formed by winds, but desert pool or oases can be seen where the underground water rises to the surface and gets collected. Important deserts of the world are the Thar and the Arabian Desert in Asia, the Sahara Desert in Africa, and the Atacama Desert in South America. Now we will learn about the rivers. We love to go to rivers. Rivers are natural source of water. The water from the rain or the melted ice flow into the form of streams. These streams join together to form a river. The river thus formed flow through the plains and finally empties itself into a sea. From their origin till their mouth, river passes through 3 stages. These 3 stages are very, very important to us. So the first stage is the upper course or the young course. In this, river flows at a high speed and cuts a deep valley. In this stage, river carries very little water, but the force of the water is very high. Special features of this stage are formation of waterfalls and canyons. Number 2, middle course. River slows down in speed as it reaches the plain land. Here the river valley is broad and full of water from all the streams that join the river along its way. The slow river forms bends called meanders. Example, river Ganga. Last course is the lower course. In this course, the river enters a big water body such as sea. The water is very slow, and here in this course the water is very slow and divides itself small channels, thus forming a delta. What is delta? It is a flat alluvial area at the mouth of some rivers where the main stream splits up into several distributary. It is mostly triangular in shape. Finally, moves very slowly to join the sea at the place called its mouth. The Sundarban Delta in West Bengal is one of the most popular delta in India. Children, I hope you understood the chapter. So, goodbye. It makes a big difference in your life when you stay positive. So, stay positive. We will meet soon.